lean towards these kind of ideologies of karma and rebirth? मतलब आप किस तरह से lean करते हो? Do you feel that uh, still do you feel a little bit spiritual about these things, or you have totally
So
negated these?
this is actually a wrong debate that TV channels have started with,
Okay.
of putting science versus religion, or science has to say something about religion.
Right, right, right.
The issue is that science has to do only with things that are observable, that are tangible.
Right.
Spirituality is mostly about things that are not tangible. So science and spirituality will look at two different things, and by using one, I cannot really criticize the other. So by using spirituality, I cannot criticize कि भाई science में क्या हो रहा है वो गलत है.
Mm-hmm.
By using science, I cannot criticize what is happening in spirituality. They are completely two different subject matters. वो खाली इंटरेस्ट के लिए आपस में उनको
Okay,
डिबेट
so
कराया
आप ये
जाता है.
दोनों सब्जेक्ट को अलग रखते हैं, you keep them all together different. Okay, but do these thoughts drive some of your work? Because a lot of scientists have drive their work from a lot of textures, religious textures like Newton did, and a lot of forthcoming,
Hello?
upcoming
Yeah.
individuals worked a lot on the scriptures basically to understand, and then they evolved a science around it, right? So, is that your perception as well? Is how you see it as well, or it's a different thing?
So I definitely find that the scriptures are really very important and very interesting. And just to describe my position, I'll just ask a question. Right? Have you read these Panchtantra stories as a child?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
So Panchtantra stories were always about telling people what is right or wrong. Right. Similarly, the Vikram Vital stories were there just to tell people difference between dharma, the correct thing to do, and what you might consider as dharma,
Okay.
right versus wrong. And so sometimes you have to do bad things in order to do overall good. That
Okay.
was at least the story underlying some of the
Yeah.
parts.
Vikram Betal was very interesting that way. Yeah.
Similarly, when you look at things like Gita, you can read it as Krishna talking about something, that talking about how Arjun should fight the war. But if you look at the underlying text, you will find that there are two different philosophical positions that they are talking about.
Okay.
So, unfortunately, I'm just missing out on the names of the exact position. But Arjuna generally refers to what will be taken as the more the earlier and the more classical philosophical position, that in order to get some kind of a salvation, you need to engage in inaction, which
Okay.
is tapasya. You need to renounce the world and so on. While Krishna is arguing for action, where he's suggesting that not only inaction is one way to reach the God, but you can reach God, you can reach salvation simply by engaging in action without really expecting any kind of a outcome. So the basic thing is, although we say ki karm karo phal ki chinta mat karo, but I guess the exact interpretation, at least that the one that I learned, was कि कर्म करो, फल की इच्छा भी रखो, बट फल की इच्छा के लिए कर्म करना सही नहीं है.
और ये बहुत
I might be
इंटरेस्टिंग
wrong.
चीज एक समझ आई मुझे, लाइक again the theory like inaction produces worse of results than action. वो एक जगह और applicable यहाँ पे हो रहा है. If Arjun let go कर देता, it would have caused different
But
history
this is,
altogether.
I have not read the original text. I have read certain translations in English,
हम
and
सब
that's a really
ये
bad
सब
thing. But
टीवी में देख के ही हम लोग इन्फ्लुएंस है सारे, कोई किसने पढ़ी तो
so
किसने.
so so if you get certain comments कि भाई ये क्या बोकस बात हो रही है, तो then I don't take responsibility.
अब बातों बातों में बात आ गई, what could we do about it? That's how it goes. Now ये एक पार्ट है आपकी रिसर्च का. There is another paper that you did mention, जो एक other aspect of self agency के बारे में डिस्कस करता है. Please tell us a little more about that.
So the other paper was actually which is the naturalizing sense of self. So naturalizing basically refers to the idea of making something tangible, making something that is observable to physical sciences. So as I said, sciences can only explore things that are physical in nature, that are observable, that are tangible, that you can touch. Now that paper is also, just like the previous one, also has a game. But in this case, I wanted to look at how disembodiment influences things. So in the previous thing, the only thing is you are controlling a joystick and shooting at different targets. In this case, what I do is there are multiple circles on the screen. I call them wolves. Of course, I am not a very good game designer, so I cannot design better wolves. And there was a sheep. Now, what I did is that all these were moving according to a certain algorithm, trying to catch the sheep. So this is something that is known as heat-seeking algorithm. So it is pretty much like the algorithm what the heat-seeking missiles actually follow. That wherever the sheep was going, it was going in that direction. And when the sheep changed its direction, the wolf also went in that direction. So it will seem as if wolf is following that particular sheep. Now, some wolves were doing it automatically. And one of the wolf was being partially controlled by the person. He वो अपने joystick से इधर-उधर कर सकता है.
ठीक है.
But partially driven by the algorithm.
Okay.
Now the thing is कि जब वो कंट्रोल हमने बंदे के हाथ में ज्यादा दे रखा था, तो उसका सेंस ऑफ एजेंसी पहले की तरह बढ़ता चला गया. And he was able to correctly identify कि ये मेरा वाला wolf है. But जब वो हार रहा था, at that time he identified more with the wolf that was winning, even though he was not controlling it. तो कह रहा है ये मैं हूँ, मैं इसको कंट्रोल कर रहा था. Okay. So if you make people believe कि उन्होंने गोल पूरा किया है and you remove the body from the picture, then they tend to believe कि जो positive outcome थे वो मेरे थे और जो negative outcome थे वो मेरे नहीं थे.